Hi Capricorn, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel Sun Moon Star Free Tarot. This reading is for the month of November, but it is a wee bonus read for you because you did watch my video the most out of the end of October videos. Probably actually like nearly every single time I upload videos, Capricorn is like the most watched or one of the most watched basically. So definitely I think you're entitled to like a wee bonus reading, and I'm just feeling like I want to kick myself because before I started your reading I was getting that feeling like you've got a choice, you're feeling like you're making a choice, or you're choosing to make a choice, you're deciding to do something. And then I pulled your cards and I got the Chopwood card, and the Chopwood card talks about like getting yourself grounded, basically grounding yourself and being like basically consciously, even though you're consciously enjoying the moment, you're letting go of the bigger picture basically, if you get what I mean. So it's like rather than focusing on the bigger picture, you're gonna like chop out, like make a choice to like no focus on the bigger picture and just focus on the small mundane stuff and things like that. So basically what it says, and maybe it's just a thing that you've got to get grounded, like you should ground yourself and things. And I feel like that Chopwood card with all the other cards is like basically you chopping out the bigger picture so that you can focus on your healing and things like what you do want to manifest in your life. But at the same time, it's like that science experiment that has been done where the focus was on, I don't know, just say it was like an atom. I could be wrong, but just say it was like an atom. The scientists were looking at it through the microscope and they were observing it, watching it basically, and it wasn't changing, or it wasn't like, nothing was happening basically. And when they took their eyes off it, they went back to look at it and it completely changed and transformed. So it was like a miracle had happened. So they went, alright, well we'll try and see if we can see this when we're observing it now, this change happening, how it happens. So they go back and they look at it and it always stays the same because they're looking at it. So they say, right, we'll not look at it, but we'll record it. So they record it and then still nothing happens. So they go like that, right, well, do you know what, we'll not record it and we'll go away and see if anything happens. And we'll not watch it either, we'll not watch it, we'll not record it, nothing, no eyes on it at all. And they go away and they come back and it's completely transformed again. And that's like that Chopwood card. It's like by you taking your intention off of the bigger picture. Now like the law of attraction kind of card, now like the bigger picture being your big ideas, your big dreams, what you want to manifest into your life, by you taking the focus off the bigger picture and focusing on the small, like mundane, doing the dishes, washing your clothes, feeding your pets, tending to yourself, making lunches, dinners, now just your day-to-day work kind of stuff. It helps the miracle happen basically. But anyway, so I'm going to start with these two cards because you got these two cards in your last reading for the end of October that I did. This talks about manifesting, the law of attraction basically, and this one talks about reflecting and journaling and things like that. So to me this is like purely, I feel like this is telling me that scripting might be a good thing for you to do while you're journaling. So when you're like writing down in your diary, maybe write your diary at the front, but do scripting for the back, like into the middle, and do your journaling for the front into the middle. And you might see that, and I just seen 444 there, so that's like your angels are with you. So maybe that's a sign that you should do that, because see when you do scripting, even watch a couple of videos on scripting, Now, like on YouTube, there's lots of stuff out there about scripting. So if you script, and basically it's you journaling for the front to the middle, and you're scripting for the back to the middle, and both of them will meet in the middle, and maybe that's when bang, now like your manifesto, now like you'll have your treasure island basically. But so the Chopwood card is basically saying, now's the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating the most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on little things that may have piled up while you have been mapping out the greater plan for your life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk a dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. So hopefully with what I've just read out there, you'll be able to see why I used the scientific method explaining to you how the law of attraction works and how like you manifest miracles into your life basically. So it's just telling you to like focus on the smaller things, and then you've got the elephant underneath it to clarify this card, and the elephant stands for unstoppable, auspicious and wise. It's basically, it's like you focusing on one thing that you specifically want, and you're moving obstacles out your way to get it. But now like that's basically like you trying to get the bigger, like the law of attraction, it's like you trying to get what it is that you want to manifest, and you're not giving room basically for the miracle to happen. So it's like chop wood, it's time to chop wood, and like basically let like spirit or your angels or whoever basically make the miracle happen for you while you're enjoying the present moment. So I'll read out what it says. It says, the elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure of the deck. Like Ganesh, and Ganesh is really protective, and you've got like, with both of them you've got like protective up here with the elephants and protective here. So I'm feeling like you and your family are all protected. So if you're worried about feeling unsafe or anything like that, and what you're doing, you're protected now, like you're safe now, so don't worry about that, because I'm feeling like I need to tell you that. So it says, like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one pointed focus, that's that like just pure focusing on what you want basically, and get generous and loving. And when out of balance, you'll misunderstand fate, and you think, but if I stand back, take a step back, then it won't happen for me. But it will basically. And you bring into balance, you have to trust. So you've just to trust that by you taking a step back, it will manifest. And see, like, I can't believe that the elephant and the phoenix card came out the same. I want to show you. Look, these two cards, right? So you've got like the third eye lit up with the fire here, and the flame on the elephant's trunk. This is like the flame on the elephant's trunk. And I'm feeling like I've got a tickle in my throat, and this would be like his third eye there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, by you stepping out your own way, now like, it's helping you be the Phoenix Rising basically. And I'm going to read what the Phoenix Rising says. And I'm not even sure if you did get that the last time, but I think you might have, like the Phoenix Rising. So the Phoenix Rising is freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. Because I kind of get that feeling like with the elephant and the phoenix, it's like you're scared in case you burn bridges with people, you're scared in case you're risking something and you're going to burn bridges with people, maybe with family or anything, or something like that. Now, like, because it feels like this is like as if you're going to boulder through everything. So basically it's saying it doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, which is called tapas. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realise we've all been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. Oh, I'm feeling like I'm out of breath, as if you've got anxiety or something. The stuckness and the dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smoulder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognise ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely, it's a sign of fire, and transformation is upon your wings. And basically, the base chakra is like, for the phoenix, is your base chakra. So that might be like you basically, like the phoenix, like the rising of the phoenix is like you building a foundation, a stable, sturdy foundation with this elephant as well, because the elephant is really, really sturdy and stable. And maybe it's a time to chop wood and not like go by the book religiously, like with just your head going forwards. Now, like focusing on like like you just don't see anything wrong about you because you're just focusing on what you desire. So it's time for you to chop wood, no go by the book, and basically, like I just said, it's like you cutting through the stubbornness, basically just like so that you can basically rise like the phoenix. Scripting through journaling for the law of attraction looks like it's a good idea for you, basically. I can't believe that went on for that long. There I can. Right, so I just wanted to show you at the bottom of this deck. You've got the Four of Cups here, and it looks like it's looking out to ships coming in. That's like you're looking out to like the law of attraction. Like you're trying to put wheels in motion basically for something to happen. Now, like to come towards you, and it's like you're waiting on your ships coming in, but it's not coming in fast enough or something, I'm feeling, or it's not happening fast enough. It's like if you feel like if you're putting something in motion, you want it to happen. At the bottom of the deck, you've got prosperity begins there. So, angels and spirit guides. Can I have a card for Capricorn for the bonus reading? That was just about to pop out there, but it didn't. So that's like the tower moment. So maybe that was wanting to go here. Maybe the tower moment is you like releasing the control and just enjoying yourself and daily routine, like things like doing the dishes, going to work, making your lunch for work, things like that. The removers of obstacles. You've got trapped in fear. So that's like that Eight of Swords. So it is. And at the bottom of the deck you've got light. So that's like the most happy. I mean, trapped in fear, it's like, look at that. Like that card and that card. It's like the light for the sun is coming in through this window. It's like, let the light in. Now, like, stop being like this big elephant and obstructing the light to come in, basically, because this looks like the light is trying to come in, if you were to look at that card through that. Do you know what I mean? Get out your own way, I'm hearing. You have to get out your own way. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward another message for Capricorn. There you go. If you get out your own way, you will have like this Ace of Swords moment, this like triumphant success. That's like your Phoenix rising. I'm going to get one more. Look, that triumphant success, like that being like that truthful clarity, like being truthful and really having like clarity. I mean, look, that's you in the dark in there, and that's on the other side when you move out the way. That elephant moves out the way. You stop like hindering the light from coming in, basically. Stop obstructing the light. God's sake, I can't get my words out there. And you've got passion ignited, and it's like, oh, and it's just like she feels like the light on her face, basically. So it is. I can't believe that. Look, there's another ace. Love begins. At the top of the deck, girl. Just thought I'd have a wee look. Imagine if I quit the deck and you get another ace. No, justice. That's card 11, but you've got 11 up there. So that's like 11, that's like make a wish, law of attraction. And look, the circle that's around the justice card and the circle that's around her. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like 1, 1, 1. You've got 11 up there, so it's like 11, 11 and another one. Maybe that's like a figure. So you've got 11, 11, and then you've got 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Maybe that means something to someone. It's like all the ones there in it. One more card, please, for Capricorn. Oh! And I've got 21 to fall. You have to stand your ground. Stand your ground, like, so you're feeling trapped in fear, so you have to get out your own way by tending to the smaller things to find clarity, for you to be able to stand your ground and speak your truth in some sense. Sorry, these are all fair everywhere. I think that might have been it. So I just seen the moving on card, which is, look, there's another ace. Prosperity begins. So this is all the cards that come out there. There's, you've got truth, that's like a judgment call. That's like a decision being made, probably in your favour. You've got passion ignited again that fell. You've got patience and planning. So through patience and planning and standing your ground and speaking your truth, you will have the 8 of Wands, positive movement forward. At the bottom of the deck, you've got mental conflict over memories of love. Memories of love is basically like either someone from the past, or it's like your past, your childhood, or your children, basically. Memories of love. It's like the 6 of Cups, basically. So you've got mental conflict about memories of love, basically memories of childhood or memories of someone from your past. But anyway, like, so you will have positive movement forward, prosperity begins there. And at the top of the deck you've got victory and success, so it's saying like you'll have public recognition and prosperity begins at the bottom of the deck. I wasn't going to leave that out there, but I think I will. So I will, so I'm going to leave that there. And I'll leave, where will I put this? Put that there. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Please clarify trapped in fear. Please clarify the 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. So we get 4 cards. So basically I think this might be like your 4 cards is like for all of these. So basically you're entrapped in fear about you, maybe you're trapped in fear about news, swift news that's coming towards you, or maybe it's because like you're going to tell someone news, or you're trapped in fear but like you've got triumphant success beside it. So it's kind of like, I'm feeling like maybe you're trapped in fear, but the light coming in here is like this good news coming into you. There's like some sort of good news coming towards you that you don't yet see. Then you've got the Ace of Swords and you've got the Hermit, and it's like the Hermit's like looking up and it's like his hands coming out of the ground here. It's like, even the Hermit can't believe it. He's like got his lamp up to look to see if it's for real basically. It's like, maybe you've had to go within. You've had to take a bit of time out while you were in this trapped in fear feeling. Take a bit of time out and basically unravel the feelings that you're feeling inside. And that is basically like a lot of what your last reading was all about, like what's inside you, journaling about what's inside you, understanding what's going on with yourself before you move forward basically. And I feel like this is you coming out. And see that inside the Hermit's lamp, that light that's coming from his lamp is like the star, and the star card is all about healing. And this snake that's round this egg signifies healing. Do you know what I mean? So it's like through healing, it's like you will have success. You will find like your most inner truth and your clarity. And it's like, you've got the 7 of Wands here and you've got the 9 of Wands. Both of these are like very defensive energies. But in this card it doesn't look very defensive. It's like if you could imagine being on like a big field back years and years ago and going to war. Basically, it's like you're like, yeah, and you're charging ahead now, standing your ground. But this is you coming back for the battle. And you might be coming back from the battle feeling like a wounded soldier basically, feeling like you need to go into the cave, or maybe there'll be somebody there to help nurture you back to good health. And then you've got victory and success here, and you've got the Knight of Wands. So you've got quite a lot of Wands cards here. You've got the Page of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So there's lots of passion and drive and basically pursuing your dreams. This is you pursuing your dreams and getting victory. You've got the 6 of Wands as well. So that's the 6, 7, 9, Page and Knight of Wands you've got there. That's a lot of Wands. So it is, Capricorn. And Sag, you've got Temperance at the top of the deck there. So you might have Sag and, like, you might be a Capricorn Sag cusper, and there's love at the bottom of the deck, now a union. So maybe that's the kind of person that you're going towards for healing. When you cut the deck, we'll cut the deck and see what's hindering you. It's like working together with someone to get the results that you want basically. And this could be you, like you could be this grounded, mature King of Pentacles basically. So I'm going to pull a few cards for the tea leaf for you. At the bottom of the deck you've got dealings or relationship with a man. So maybe there's a man in your life, maybe you are the man, or maybe you're dealing with another man. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. What is this trapped in fear? Angels and spirit guides. What is this trapped in fear? You've got the Eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. You have to trust your intuition, the message that it's trying to bring forward to you from this page basically. At the top of the deck you've got grapes, it's time to go out and have fun. And at the bottom of the deck you've got good luck. So what is this Ace of Swords? what is this Ace of Swords for? You've got 2. The Ace of Swords is basically what you're feeling like. You're feeling like if you speak your truth, you're going to have trouble and accusations. And you've got an older woman card here, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So you're scared in case, now like you jump out of the fire into the frying pan or whatever that saying is with someone basically. Maybe you're not wanting to upset this older woman that's run about you. This older woman could be a Virgo star sign because you've got the Hermit here. So like you don't want to upset this older woman. So this older woman could be a Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck you've got muddled, unclear thinking, but you've got the Ace of Swords here, so it's saying that you're able to get out of that. And at the top of the deck you have to trust your intuition to make beneficial changes. So trust your intuition. Why is this stand your ground here? The 7 of Wands here for Capricorn. You've got the gong, an exciting event. So you have to stand your ground with an upcoming event. An exciting event. So it's like going to be like gong and everybody's going to like listen to what you've got to say and you speaking your truth. At the bottom of the deck you've got firecracker and it says excitement, so this might be a bit of, this might be around about bonfire night now, like the 5th of November, but maybe this might be a bit like an explosive like thing, obstacles to overcome, so you know you've got hills to overcome, obstacles to overcome. What's hindering you is you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So like, even though you've got obstacles to overcome, you're going to receive a gift in some way, be it through like spirit, the divine bringing through like a law of attraction manifestation towards you, or actually someone like giving you a gift. So wise victory and success here for Capricorn. Oh. Victory and success is here for you because you've got recognition and you've got reward for merit. You get the basket basically. So that just basically speaks for itself. And you've got the boot here at the bottom of the deck, so you have to increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So that's like, I'm basically telling you to step back and chop wood and enjoy the moment, and this is telling you to increase your efforts. Maybe you have to increase your efforts in enjoying the moment. At the top of the deck, a position of authority, so there might be something to do with a position of authority that you're dealing with. And when you cut the deck, we got quill, so you have to get back to the basics, and that's enjoying your present moment. So there you go, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your bonus reading, and I'll see you in your next reading for your reading for November. Bye.